to a 5-point game with 4 to play. But can you get stops?
Here's that play.
You got it.
Here's that play.
And it's going to be the mid-range. D'Angelo Russell. Too simple. 131-124. High post, 15-footer. Brandon Ingram looking at Zion inside.
Look at how hard the Pelicans have to struggle to get the shot that they want.
Nico Melli up against Hernan Gomez with 10 on the shot clock. Now Lonzo with Brandon Ingram. It'll be Melli, corner 3. Story of the night.
And now every shot becomes a big shot. You can hear it with the crowd.
Yeah, especially at this end, because you give up 131. That's why there's a premium on every possession at the other end. Hernan Gomez on the flyby, and they still have 8 on the shot clock. And they got the switch, D'Angelo Russell. It's Hernan Gomez. Don't bail him out. He didn't. Now you got a 5-on-4. Drew up for Zion. That's a low percentage pass at that time.
And this is what comes of it. This is what comes of it.
Points off a turnover.
Time, score, situation. So now they've got back to moving that basketball.
Lonzo Ball on the run with Brandon Ingram. Extra pass. Big 3. Gonna be Josh Hart back at it. Down to 7. 133-126. You gotta get stops. You have plenty of time if you just get stops.
And it's going to come down to doing something a little bit different out of this middle pick and roll coverage. And you see how far Zion's back. And what that does is that allows D'Angelo Russell the opportunity to turn the corner.
Now Drew with Brandon Ingram. It'll be Lonzo. Corner.
That's a big shot. That's a big shot.
2:08 and counting left. Clock moving.
And you can see what they just did. We talked about changing coverage, so what they did is they put Zion on a Kogi and put Drew, so now they can switch this middle pick and roll if they have to.
James Johnson gets a layup out of it. Wrong time, guys, for a breakdown defensively. They weren't even waiting. He thought maybe they'd use some clock. Didn't need to. They're getting everything they want. Now Drew, a great look. Josh Hart. And that might do it. Minute 35 to play, down by 6, and they will use the clock. So the last thing the Pels could afford was a loss to a sub-500 team at home, and it looks like it's going to be turning out that way. They have to get a stop here. There's enough time. You get a stop. Now it's going to be a wide-open look. And that's over the back.
Baseline, it makes it a little easier.
Drew Holiday into the 2-3 zone. Minute 10 to play. Zion on the pick. Ingram with Zion. And stays with the play, but won't get the roll, and that'll essentially do it. With a minute to play, down 2 possessions already. Yeah.
The thing is, you have to get a stop. It's still a 2-possession game.
Now
take your time and get the stop.
That's been the problem. When you give up 135. James Johnson.
He's not passing this ball now, so you have to shrink the floor.
And he's not going to get the roll. Okogie, and it'll be Lonzo Ball. 33 seconds left. Drew, 3 ball. And he's going to the line to shoot 3 on them. And if you can't get the steal, you got to get the foul. You got to foul.
No, you don't foul him yet. You trap him. Now you foul him. Okay. There you go.
So it'll be Malik Beasley. And he's going to the free throw line, and the foul by Josh Hart with 20. Beasley comes through with the pressure on. And now Lonzo Ball in a 6-point game. And Zion saves it. It'll be Josh Hart, deep triple. Lonzo back out. Josh Hart, they need the 3. It'll be Lonzo. Got it. 8 seconds left. Now you got to foul. If you don't get the steal, you got to foul, and foul right away. 6.7 to play. So it'll be Brandon Ingram.
Short.
And that'll do it. It's all over. And a back-breaking loss for the Pels at home against a team that only won 17 games this year. So the Pels will hit the